What is up, guys? My name is Wawa and I'm back with an Awesomenauts video, and this time it is going to be my first Ted McPain video out of the beta. So yeah, if you guys do want to check out a Ted McPain video in the beta days, do check them out in the channel. I have a couple of them. This time it is going to be the full release version of Ted McPain, and you guys will see a good amount of difference with the two versions. Anyways, with this gameplay, I will be playing out some type of build that I'm kinda interested in playing, or I'm kinda having fun with playing right now. And might not be the most unique gameplay or most unique build for Ted McPain right now, because I do indeed am using shotgun, and so as you guys can see, we do kill Isla right there. But it is pretty fun, and I do see a lot of aggro Ted McPain builds, or a couple of Ted McPain aggro builds. This time, it is going to be a little bit more of support Ted McPain build, as we do see Yuri here going to try to escape, and our teammate Yuri is going to be able to pick off the other Yuri, so tough luck for the Yuri. Anyways, but before anything else, the teams have these heroes. For the red team, we do have Ted McPain, we do have Genji, and we do have Yuri. On the blue side, we do have Ayla, we do have Coco, and we do have a Yuri as well. So this is actually not a good matchup right here for the blue side, just because that see Ayla dropping down, and la poof, he is demolished, or she is demolished instantly. Mainly because this map is favorable for a couple of these heroes. For the red side, we do have Yuri and we do have Ted McPain. So basically for my build for Ted McPain, it actually works pretty well here, because what I build on is basically spam grenades. So spam grenades is pretty much like a certain build where you just spam grenades like this, as you guys can see right here. I'm basically spamming that passable what do you call that? Passable platform, so that I can like have effect, or I can have the grenades have effect in 4 angles instead of 2 angles. And as you guys can see right there, Ayla taking massive amounts of damage. I don't know why she did that. I guess she was gonna try and snipe someone with an evil eye, but not really a good idea for him. Oh, taking a couple of good hits right there on that grenade. So that was a stupid move right there for me, but whatever. I'm gonna pour it out. Anyways, I want to explain to you guys this build. So basically, this build is basically pretty much a Yuri build. I'm not really the best Yuri in the world. I'm actually one of the worst Yuris in the world. But spam grenades is actually doable for me. Basically, I just fall back or stick to the background and just spam grenades. The good thing about this is that you can pretty much use this for farming and stuff, and also you can do a ton of good stuff with this in terms of zoning. As you guys can see, that Coco actually has a hard time going back to his base, just because there are a couple of those grenades that can pretty much instantly kill her off with getting hit just once. And Ayla already is in low HP as well, just because some of those grenades and mines are all over the place, and these launch pads, they do hide those grenades and mines pretty well, and unfortunately that's always going to be a blind side in this map. But if you don't use those launch pad, it's actually a big disadvantage for you, and that's pretty much why this match pretty much went pretty well for my side, just because we do have control of the mid, we control a good amount portion of the map, and we do have a healing character in the form of Genji and also Yuri. And it turns out Coco Boy there hit a couple of our teammates. And again, there's still a little bit of trouble right here, as Yuri is barely gonna get away, and I'm gonna get killed by a turret. In my opinion, Genji is pretty soft. I know a lot of people don't agree, but he really is though. I always have a hard time staying alive as him. Most likely because I don't really play well anymore, at least. And I kinda suck now, but yeah, I have a hard time keeping Ted McPain alive and like kicking, you know. That's why I have, for my loadouts, we do have the Medican, and we do have Power Pills Turbo. That's pretty much like the toughest build that you can build for any character actually. So that means that if you have both of those like fully upgraded, that means that you shouldn't be dying. If you're still dying at that point, you're doing something wrong. So that's pretty much what happens to me in many of my games, but not in this game, luckily. And then for the loadout for my shotgun, I do have the increased damage for grenades. Oh, good shotgun right there. Good shotgun shot right there for me. I wasn't pretty lucky, and unfortunately for Ayla, he jumped again. on the launch pad full of mines of our Yuri's mines. So yeah, tough luck for him. But yes, for the shotgun build, we do have the increased grenade damage, we do have increased shotgun, machine gun damage, and also we do have knockback. Knockback is so important in this build. The build itself is pretty much kind of reliant on the knockback. Basically what it does is basically it keeps your opponent at bay and it pushes them towards where grenades are. So basically you guys do know that when you fire shotgun shell, your grenade is gonna go a little bit further behind your opponent. Basically that means that there's gonna be at least a second wait before your grenade becomes active. So that's pretty much like enough time for me to knock my opponent back to where those spam grenades are. So basically that happens to me a couple times already, and whenever I'm doing a 1v1 with a certain opponent, I just keep them in one area and I'm not moving around. I just stick to one area where grenades are, and then when the time comes, like I was gonna be able to, when there's like 2 or 3 grenades in one area where like it can hit that opponent, I'm just gonna knock them in that area and then instant kill. As you guys can see right there again, Ayla flying into like carpet mines and grenades. So good job right there by our Yuri. Our Yuri pretty much carrying this game for us. But then again, Genji's also doing pretty well for a support. Actually, it's still pretty much a close game right here. We can't even catch up on this Yuri, and that was actually a big boo on my side because I did knock him away from us, so he was able to get away. If I didn't knock him away, maybe we would have killed him. Maybe not, maybe so. We will never know. And anyways, here we go. We're still, like, as you guys are trying to see, or if you guys saw already earlier on, we do just try to spam grenades, spam mines. That's pretty much my build. Our Yuri is pretty much the same way. And as you guys can see, spamming that hollow platform or passable platform, and just trying our best to keep them at bay. You know, it's worked well for us so far. Like those Yuri landmines are actually pretty devastating. Killed that Ayla multiple times already, and maybe damaged Coco as well a lot of times as well. And the Yuri cannot do much. He really can't. He's gonna get shotgunned out of the air really fast, especially because there's barely any flying room right here in this map. Maybe if it was in Sorona, it would be a different story, but in this map, no, it's a really tight, even though the map is big itself, it's a really tight map, and it's not a good situation right here for Yuri. Then again, he does have that landmine though, so if he does face mines, get Ted McPain or whatever, it's still gonna hurt like a poo-poo. It's gonna hurt like a heck, whatever. And the shotgun is actually pretty good in a way that it does instant hit. Like I think there's only 1 frame gap, not even a 1 frame gap before it does hit the opponent. And a shotgun hit right here again, 40 damage instantly. That's not a good thing. Ayla especially being a soft character. Also this matchup is basically pretty hard for them because Coco and Ayla are really close range characters. And it's pretty hard, especially with a Coco or with a Yuri at the back. Maybe if they have a good solid teamwork, and maybe if Yuri isn't really lagging that much, maybe they would have stand a chance. I guess instant, like they have a much more burst compared to us, I guess. But then as I said, even though if they gank, as long as we're together and I do hit my shotgun shells and knock them away whenever we're being ganked or something like that, we'll be fine, you know. As you guys can see right here, Genji is gonna get caught by here by Ayla, but then he's still gonna get away as I do defend them quite okay. Yeah, unfortunate for him. I guess this matchup is bad for Ayla actually, because that balloon state or the rage state. Oh, sorry about that, guys. That rage state doesn't seem like it's gonna be working pretty well for Ayla players, because how are they gonna move around whenever they get shotgun knockback? That knockback knocks back pretty far. It's pretty redundant already. So yeah, it really does knock back pretty far, and with Ayla's movement, as much as I'm aware of, I'm not sure if they redid it recently, it's really hard to move around with Ayla. You can move really fast left to right, but once you get knocked back, like launched up, there's a lot of drag when you're getting knocked back, so it's hard to recover from it. That's from what I noticed from before, but maybe now it's different. Maybe now Isla's a little bit more much better, much better. Ah, horrible, horrible English. I noticed though that Isla barely takes any more damage on Rage. Does she have an upgrade right now on Rage where she barely does damage to herself anymore? That's actually pretty cool, you know. That pretty much means that she can stay in Rage mode for a lot longer. Here we go, Isla gonna try to catch up or catch our or Genji, but then again, he is gonna be failing. And Coco right here, pretty low on HP. They are indeed gonna get away. Almost killing them off. I think we are already inside the base of our opponents, so this is already looking pretty bad for our opponents. You're gonna try to save the day here. Oh, feeling bubble right there. Good job, good job. Isla hitting with that evil eye. You're getting knocked back again. See, those flying characters, they are still gonna have a hard time right there. What? TKK has killed Sazuko. I guess there was a, what do you call that? A damage over time for Genji right there. Good LB right there by Coco. Genji or Isla is actually trying her best to just do damage to us, but then she can't even get near us. She can't get near us, and that's a big problem right there for those close range characters. So pretty much, yeah, Ted McPain is really good against close range characters. And again, it's not gonna be working here if you get sandwiched by two heroes. So yeah, that was my mistake right there. Kinda silly, but whatever though. Whatever. We are pretty much about to win this game, and the closing moments, by the way. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have any comments, suggestions, or violent reactions, please do post them down below in the comments, and I'll try my best to get back at you as soon as I can. Also, if you guys have any suggestions for builds for machine guns, I'm actually interested in that because I have no idea how to play machine gun. As you guys can see here in this game, I never switched to machine gun because it's kinda not okay for me. I don't think that it's as reliable as the shotgun as of the moment. Maybe if they put the damage back to 5, it would be pretty okay, and then max damage to 8 per bullet, that would be fine. But for now, it's hard. It's hard to play that. You can't even run back whenever you're shooting. That's a big disadvantage in my opinion. But then again, I want to hear your thoughts on this matter as well. On last kill, on that Yuri, really low HP Yuri. But yeah, closing the game right now, and there it is. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.